I think it got up to 89,
Oh, okay.
89 today. But every day this weekend is gonna be hotter and hotter.
And humid.
Yes, that
Oh,
southern heat.
that's a good reason to stay indoors.
I plan to. I
uh,
plan.
this is not the time to be walking around window shopping.
No, no. I got enough to do to keep me busy in here.
Uh,
Um,
hey,
the
cousin Brenda,
How you doing, Ron?
I don't know we see you. Your
I know I'm
lovely
over.
face.
Some picture was up here. One of those kids that stuck up here, so I kept pushing the buttons, and I said, "Okay, I recognize me now."
uh-huh.
How
So
you
you,
been?
all right, been doing good. Just getting older though. I just
Oh,
realized,
please.
you know, but
Wha- wha-
but the answer is just to live every day like it's the last. And
Absolutely.
because if
And,
yeah,
and this day and time, old is good. It's
old
real
is good.
good. It's real good.
I really have come to believe that when people have left us, they're having a good time wherever they are. Hey, cousin, on the other
Yeah,
side, so to speak.
yeah. I have to believe that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to find out either.
not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
Uh, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta take a call here.
Oh yeah. I think the same thing. I'm like, all of those people, they gotta be having some fun together.
Yes, absolutely.
There's Earl Douglas Meekins.
Hey
Good
there,
evening,
cousin.
everyone.
Good
Hey,
Hello.
Earl,
evening.
how are you?
I'm doing fine. I finally decided to get in here again.
Well, good.
I didn't miss a number of them, but I remembered this time.
Well,
Hey,
good, good, good.
welcome.
Fantastic. We don't know where everybody is. Well, somebody else is coming in right now. Uh, oh, Ron's coming back in.
Look at his picture.
What is that he's holding? Probably daughter, his daughter's doctorate degree. I guess that's what he's holding. Oh no, he got something else now. Okay, you're back, Ronald.
Yeah, my pastor just called, and I had to take that. We had a fire at our church,
Oh no.
and thank goodness we have a daycare there. And
Uh-huh.
it was in the building where the daycare is, but it happened like on a Saturday night. Thank God no kids was in there, no teachers, no nothing. But it just destroyed the building. So we got a whole thing going on trying to get all the repairs made. And we have multiple buildings, so this was one of them. It wasn't the sanctuary, but it was the one of the daycare facilities. So, but stuff happens. But we were fortunate; it was on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Nobody was there.
there
Oh,
she
good.
is.
Hey, cousin Earl.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
All right, how you doing now? Where you at? In Virginia?
North, Ca- no, North Carolina,
Oh, you're
Fayetteville.
in North Carolina. Okay. So you're down by Melanie.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
yes,
about what, 2.5 hours, 3 hours
yeah.
maybe?
You in Charlotte, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're a little ways on the other side of the state.
yeah. It's about 2.5.
yeah. He at the
Oh.
top, I'm at the bottom.
That's it.
Well, y'all got to meet in the middle
Right,
if you want to see each other.
right.
Uh,
I'm trying to figure out who is this parked up on the sidewalk, almost in the fence. It looks like in a white car.
who's that?
Well, right here in front of your door.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
your nephew.
Someone is parked.
It's your
I
nephew.
thought he was gone.
Well, he must be in the car talking, evidently.
But you're all in two different places?
No, I'm in the living room. She's back in the bedroom.
Oh, I thought she was in Maryland and you were in Virginia. I said
No, not this time. Most of the time, that's the way it is.
that's a good idea for old married couples. That way you don't never have to get divorced. Just
That's
go
true.
to your place and that way you don't cost everybody a lot of money.
It has its pluses. Now, I'm sitting back here being nosy in the neighborhood too, seeing what's going on at the same time.
Oh, well, you gotta have a block watcher.
Yeah, that's it. Neighborhood watch.
Hey,
That's right.
cousin.
It's good. It's good to have them.
Yes, absolutely. Hi, Corliss.
Hi,
Hi,
Corliss.
everybody. How are y'all?
How are you?
Hey, Corliss.
Good. Tired, but here. How about that? Thankful to be here.
You got new glasses.
They're the same, but my hair is different all the time. So yes,
That's what it is.
yeah.
It's good to
But
see.
usually I wear my contacts. Yeah,
I knew something was different.
yeah. That's how tired I am. I didn't even feel like putting them in.
It's good to see you. I was beginning to think I had run you off.
Oh no. No. May
Well,
is
good.
like my second Christmas with birthdays, anniversaries, Mother's Day, and all of that stuff. And so that's my month of craziness. But I was here in April.
Okay. I got a question while we're waiting to really get started. We are started, but anyway, I see on Facebook a person by the name is Eric and Erica. What's the last name?
Is it Cook?
Yeah, that's it. Are they
Mhm.
family members on the Meekin side?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my question because I'm always working on genealogy. That was my question.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I saw the Meekins that were friends to her, and I said, what? And I couldn't find anything. So I said, she must be on the other side of the family.
Right. That's right.
Good. Yep. You've answered my question. We're just kind of chit-chatting for a minute to see who else is able to join us. The weather's warm, and I see now that people are out and about and doing certain things. So our attendance has decreased a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So we'll have to hope for a couple other people join us. I'm going to call my daughter because I want her to do something.
Oh,
And,
okay.
she has not responded earlier to my text message. Try to get these younger people to respond and get involved. Waiting for you.
On a Friday night, young people, when we were young, we used to step out, Jerry.
Hello? Huh?
In fact, we didn't get
We waiting
home
for
till
you.
about 10 o'clock from work on Friday night.
How's this call? We're waiting for you. I sent you a text message.
I said, Melanie, I said, so
Goodbye.
you choose, so you're making me
Goodbye. I'm
hungry.
waiting for you.
I got to go find something. I'll be right back.
She's sitting up in the chair asleep.
Oh, no. She had a hard day. Come on now.
I mean, they were on a cruise last week, she and her, her mother's side of the family.
Oh, okay.
Cruise for 7 days.
Nice.
She came back, she was in Maryland for a few hours. Then she flew to Austin, Texas on business, arrived back night before last.
Oh, she's
But that's no
tired.
excuse. That's no
Right.
excuse.
She tired. That's a lot. She
burned
jet
out.
lagged.
Right.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I'd be in the chair asleep too.
Yeah, it's making me tired just thinking about all the
Yeah, think
traveling
about
she done did.
But you know, on those
Anyway,
cruises, you don't sleep. You just party 24 hours.
that's true.
You know,
That is true. That
yeah.
is true. But in the meantime, while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and get started. Uh, really do appreciate you all taking some time out of your busy schedule to share your beautiful thoughts, faces, and everything else with us. We're going to get started and ask our chaplain Ron to say a prayer. Believe me, we need it tonight, and I'll tell you why in a second. Ron.
Well, our Heavenly Father, once again, we submit to you and ask for your guidance, your grace, your blessings, because we can't do it alone. We need you now more than ever, and we know you're there for us if we just summon your name. So we ask for your blessings, your guidance, and your protection in the name of your Son, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Does everybody know everybody? Now, I'm gonna say something right now. I'm already getting angry. I got a message up here that say your internet is connection is unstable. So if I've had this problem a couple of times in the last month. Verizon will be here at this place a week after next to upgrade my internet. They'll be at my other place next week on the 16th to upgrade that. So I'm hoping that in the future I don't have this problem. But I can't put up with trying to do a Zoom call and you guys can't hear me and vice versa. So I'm apologizing in advance. This should be the last time we have a problem with this. So if you can't hear me, if I'm breaking up, that is the reason why. I'm hoping that my daughter will be here shortly and she can help me. But if I break up, you all just carry on.
Okay.
Um, I was saying, I think everybody knows one another. Is that correct? If not,
Yeah.
because everybody know Earl Douglas?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do
All
now.
right, good. That's wonderful. Let's see, they should call your dad Uncle Bud, is that right?
Yeah, that's it. That's him.
Yeah,
Uncle
okay,
Bud.
okay. Uncle Bud. See, I'm around your Uncle James Alfonso Meekins a lot, and he
Right.
uses your dad and his siblings, a lot of them had nicknames, and he uses the nicknames, and I don't know who he's talking. I
Right.
have no idea, but
Right.
but I'm beginning to catch on with some of the names. But anyway, obituaries. Since we were together a month ago, um, I was aware of two deaths up until a couple of hours ago. The two that I was aware of before today was a young lady by the name of Charlene Morris down in Yorktown, Virginia, age 61. She passed away last weekend. She's on the Meekin side of the family, and she's also kin to Charles Irving Lemon's wife. His wife is a Morris. So her funeral is next week here in Richmond, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. Uh, The other lady who passed away was a Reverend Julianne Robinson Minor, age I think 86. I can't find a birth certificate for her, and her obituary at Manning Funeral Home around the corner here does not list her birth date. But I intend to be at her funeral tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock on the Richmond South Side, and I'll find out then exactly what her age is. But anyway, for some of you all know the Robinsons up in Prince George's County, Maryland, Arita Prince Robinson, Arita Robinson Prince, Benjamin Robinson, they all Meekins, direct Meekins descendants. This is the same family. Ironically, Reverend Julianne lives about 3 or 4 minutes from me here in Richmond, and I did not know her. I did not know her. She had 10 children, 9 are still living. She
Wow.
lost one son in January of last year. He was also a pastor. So uh, I will spend some time with them tomorrow, uh, prior to her funeral, and hopefully after her funeral. Those were the two that I said I was aware of up until a couple of hours ago. A couple of hours ago, I was told and talked to one of the Woodsons down in New Kent, and was told that Tank Woodson's wife, Claudette, age 69, died today.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh.
She had been in the hospital for 28 days, heart
Oh.
condition and pneumonia.
Oh.
Most of y'all know that whenever we had a function, those Mr. Woodson, Miso Woodson's children were there.
Yes.
Tank, the oldest son, Miso, and of course, um, Gloria Woodson, Gloria Jean Woodson. So this is that family. Uh, Claudia was just a lovely, lovely woman. She and Tank had one child, Montrese Dobson. He took his mother's name rather than the Woodson's name. He said he wanted to carry on the Dobson name because with so many Woodsons, he felt that the Woodson name would never die out. His uncle told me that a few months ago. But anyway, my heart just goes out. Claudette was a strong, even though she was not blood relative, she was more supportive of what we do as an organization than not any, most family members. She kind of reminded me of Tony, Ron's wife. Supportive, not blood, but supportive, very supportive. She knew we needed something, she made sure we got it, both physically and financially. And we're going to miss her terribly. And
So sorry
I,
to hear.
yeah, that's kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. Very, very lovely person, and I intend to drive down to New Kent County tomorrow to spend some time with Tank and their son Montrese. Montrese lives in either Arlington, Virginia, or Alexandria. So I'm just really, 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 really sad about that. And they have not told, as of 2 hours ago, have not told Gloria Jean Woodson that her sister-in-law has passed. For those who don't know, Gloria is suffering from dementia. And this is going to hit her like a ton of bricks. I tell you that right now. And I'm concerned about her being told this, but she's got to know.
Right.
Because I know when I told her about my nephew and Melanie's brother, Brian, I had to tell her, and it was tough, very, very tough. So we're going to support Tank. His real name is William Woodson, William I. Woodson Jr., and that's why he's named after his dad, of course, and that's why his nickname is Tank. So that's kind of how my day is going. Late today and learning that out. Learning that, so uh, I'm glad I'm here to share this with you firsthand, and we're going to all keep them in our prayers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, moving along, known illnesses. The only person that I'm aware of is a family member by the name of Flora Baker she's either in Philly or in Jersey. I think she's in Philadelphia. I gotta tell you, I've been looking for years, or searching for years, to see where she fits into our family. I still don't know, but she's sick, and she attends our family reunions. Uh, all I know, she's a cousin of Carlina Saunders. So uh, uh, that's all I know. But she's a jolly young lady. I think she's about 69, 68, 69. And I remember at the last family reunion on the dance floor, she was out there shaking it, boy, I tell you. So we're going to hope for the best for her. And then, and of course, Richard Thomas Fortune continues to battle his cancer issues up in Jersey. Just a reminder that the seed money and the scholarship donations is just a reminder to, if you haven't submitted them, we sure appreciate it. And the chat box there has information on how you can go about paying it. Okay. Uh, just a comment about family reunions coming up. And normally we have a family business meeting. And obviously we will not be able to have a family business meeting in person this time around, because we will not be having a 4-day affair. We will have essentially a 1-day affair. But we're going to have a family business meeting by way of Zoom. I think the date is July the 17th, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's July 17th at 6 o'clock. Um, I I think this is probably a good time to mention our family reunion on, well, I was waiting for my daughter. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes for my daughter to come. If she don't come, I'm gonna wring her neck.
She
Anyway,
fell back
You
to
need to
sleep.
leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Yeah, let her rest.
I'm telling you. You mess with her, we gonna all get on you. Let
Yeah.
her sleep.
Let her-
but anyway, in the meantime, before I get to that, we're gonna talk about something else. Um, Congratulations to all our graduating students this year in the family. Um, the young man by the name of, this is high school, Rahman Webster, Raman Webster up in, his mother is Dana Lemon Webster. Some of you all remember her. She's been on some of our Zoom calls, our cousins calls. I thought maybe she would be on it tonight because she asked for the call-in information, or the login information from high school. Another young man by the name of Taji, Tajee Brooks, here in Richmond, Virginia. His dad is from high school, is Norman T. Meekins. I see an iPad. Let's see who this iPad person is. Hello, iPad. Anyway, the next person that I'm aware of that graduated is, and since last month, is Sydney Harris down in Atlanta. She is the daughter of, this is high school also, daughter of Dana Stewart Harris and granddaughter of Linda Winters up in New Jersey. Linda lives in New Jersey. Sydney lives down in Atlanta. Who just joined us? Oh, just in time.
Huh?
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay, the next person that I'm aware of who graduated in the last 30 days was from kindergarten. His name is Travis Hughes. He's the son of Dr. Dorima Hughes, great grandson of Rose Woodson, down in Atlanta, from kindergarten. Um, just a few weeks ago, Lexus Mason, daughter of Lisa Mason, and our granddaughter, graduated from a bachelor's degree from James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and she will be going to law school. Looks like first part of the year, more than likely. She's now working at a law firm in Roanoke. By the way, she's a past recipient of our Emma Woodson Hill Fund. So this isn't but another example of us helping her uh, get started. And she sent us, by the way, last week, she sent us a nice thank you card to the committee and basically to all of us around the country that supports the scholarship, our scholarship efforts. So I want you to know that. Okay, so any questions so far? Genealogy, we continue to work on genealogy. I'm gonna tell you a story, and this is gonna hit home to Ron. I was contacted recently by a young man in New York. He spells his name Okorie Small. He is the nephew of Ronald Meekins here, and his mother's name is Barbara. So I called him last Sunday, and he started off by saying, first of all, he's a delightful young man, born in 1980. He said, my grandfather was Alvin Meekins. I said, yeah, I know him well. He paused. You knew my grandfather? I said, I did. Your uncle Ronald and his wife Tony out in Arizona. He paused like he was stunned to hear that. But I want you to say I had probably we talked for a good 30 minutes or so. I was hopeful he would be on the call tonight. But very delightful young man. A couple of things struck me in our conversation. He said his grandfather, Alvin, Ronald's dad, used to attend our functions and bring home like souvenir books and other paraphernalia. And as a kid, he would read them, but he never got an opportunity to attend one of our functions. But he was always curious about his family, the Meekins side of the family. And I thought about, I've heard this story before from other family members who are deceased. It took our information home and somebody picked it up and read it. And it eventually got in contact with our family. The other thing that struck me was that he felt that as a young person, this is the way I took it, the interest wasn't there in genealogy and heritage and stuff. And he said, now as I've gotten older, I feel I need to understand as much as I can about that side of the family. I think he said on the other side of his family, he has done a lot of research about as to where his family members and who they are. Hold on one second. I'm in the city of Richmond on the East End. You see, Earl, your daughter lives over here, right?
Yes, in Richmond. Yes.
Yeah, she lives over on this side of town, probably about 5 minutes from me. So
Mhm.
she will tell you I need to close my door for a second. Oh, give me 1 minute.
Well, no intruders there, I know.
Either the fire trucks or somebody walking up and down the street.
Mhm.
We came in last night and looked at our neighbor's car next door. What's her name? Right next door. And somebody, since I was here last weekend, somebody hit her car again. Susie, that's her name.
Susie's
Susie car again. Yeah, that little old raggedy car.
Oh, no.
I don't mean in a negative stuff,
Does it run? Does it run?
It runs about it. She drives about like
She's
this.
slow enough for it to run.
You shouldn't be driving.
She shouldn't be
She
driving.
starts.
Oh,
She,
shouldn't
she
be
starts
driving.
parking. She starts parking the car two houses down the street.
Yeah, and traffic be backed up behind her.
Oh,
I shouldn't laugh. It might be me. It might be y'all one day. but Susan shouldn't be driving. She's in her 80s, and she shouldn't be
Oh,
driving. But
Right.
I came back.
you
I said there
need to
yesterday.
hide the
Last,
keys.
huh?
You need to hide her keys.
She lives by herself.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
all the rest of her family members. I ain't gonna say all the rest of her family. Her son and boyfriend both died in the last 5 or 6 years. So she's there by herself now. But she has a daughter, very nice lady, lives
And
on
a
the other side of
granddaughter.
town.
and
And she
grandchildren.
tried to get her mom to come live with her, and she won't do it. So Susan's car sitting up here, jacked up all up. And I went back and looked at my security cameras, and it happened last Sunday, like 2:53 in the afternoon. A car came by, no skid marks or nothing, just ran right into it.
Oh my.
Wow.
Did he stay on the scene or he was a
Yeah.
hit and run?
No, well, he or she, I think it was a he, just sat there in the car for a while, and then they
He
got in the
was
car. So I don't know if he was getting rid of his drugs or what it was, but we'll see who this is in a second here. Moto G Puro. But
They
anyway,
got a phone like me.
getting back to Okori, am I pronouncing that right, Ron?
yes, of course.
Yeah, very delightful. And the fact that younger people have a tendency not to be interested. I'm saying overall interested in genealogy and where their ancestors came from, et cetera, until they get older. So I think that kind of I think that kind of makes me understand why we've had such a hard time getting our millennials chapter fully off the ground. The younger folks are just not interested. And it's not just our family union committee or function organization. It's just the way it is. So I just wanted to mention that. But Ron, he was shocked to hear that I knew you and your dad. So it was a very delightful call.
Okay. I think he's
Yeah.
coming out here in a week or so. I'll sit him down.
Oh, well, that'd be good. That'd good. If he
Yes.
can make it to our reunion in August, that would be fine.
He might, because he's young, but he's retired. He got injured on the job, so
Oh my.
yeah,
Okay.
he was an
Sorry to
electrician.
hear that.
Yeah, something happened. He was an electrician, and so he has a free time now.
Hey, Herb.
Oh, that's Herbert. He got a new phone. You made it, my buddy.
Hey, Herb.
He may not hear us.
He got his
he got
headphones
a new
on.
phone, so he got a
Yeah.
new phone, so we'll give him a couple minutes. While he's doing that, I'm gonna just update the names here, so make sure everybody knows who's who. And
Melanie, you got your hair braided?
I'm taking it loose. We'll get it
Oh,
redone Thursday. I tried to braid it myself, but you see all my hair coming, all my hair. I'm not a braider. Not a braider. So the girl gonna
Okay.
do it for me.
okay, welcome Herb. Can you hear us?
He's trying to hook it up.
And he got a new computer too. He said he was trying to get used to. So good for him. But in the meantime, I want to talk about update you on the. We want to update you on this year's family reunion. So we'll let one of the persons on the committee update us? Leslie?
I probably need updates. I've been out of the country for a week and a half
Where'd you go, Leslie?
on a cruise to the Eastern Caribbean.
Oh, okay, nice.
And then
How
I had
was
to, it was very nice. Yeah, I wasn't ready to come back.
no COVID, huh?
No, there wasn't a lot of people wearing masks on the ship, but we kept ours on.
I see. Okay.
So, and I've checked since I got back and online on, I guess, the CDC website, and there aren't any reported cases. So it's definitely
Excellent.
hard to believe, but
Good. That's good news.
yeah, we survived.
That's good.
So we're waiting for the update. Go ahead.
Like I said, I need an update. I just saw the registration packet this morning.
Brenda? So she's gonna update us.
Okay, I know the T-shirts are $12.
Have you checked what I asked you to do?
Not yet. That's on my agenda tomorrow. It's supposed to rain.
What the hell's rain got to do with you checking it? The computers work whether it's rain or not.
I had to go out today. Well, it was nice and sunny.
Mm-hmm.
I think we lost her.
Cordis, you have children, right?
Yes.
I hope they're not hard headed like like this child is.
You're not gonna put me in that mess. I'm not. Oh.
Toilet said no man, no ma'am.
That's
All right.
right. That's right.
All right, Brenda, can you update us on the status of our family reunion?
Okay, it has been confirmed that we will be using the Marriott Hoots Hill in Bethesda.
That's the one we were at before?
That's the one we were at before.
Okay.
It's a gated park area. It does have, has equipment for younger kids. It also has like a place that you can play volleyball. It's a huge field. We have not confirmed all of the activities that will take place, but it should be very, very nice. It's going to be at the, I always interchange the names. Is it Cabin John's or John Cabin? Which one is it?
Cabin John.
Cabin John's. Okay. It's going to be at the Cabin John's. I'm having a really senior moment here. Regional park in Bethesda, Maryland. But most of you that attended Cooks Hill, you will find out, that there are a lot of activities in the area that you can do outside once the picnic is over. And they will have a list of those activities within the hotel. I think maybe we will have something out in our souvenir books to tell you where they can go as well. The night before, there will be a meet and greet for people who will be traveling as well as local individuals are invited as well. And it will be from 4 to 10 p.m., I believe. Did I leave anything out? We're still working on, like I said, we're still working on items, but the hotel has been confirmed. And I think it's like $119 a night for the hotel room. And that's extended through the weekend for those who wants to stay longer than the 1 day affair. And
Parking.
the last I knew of the parking was $19, and it allows you to go in and out.
Okay.
And I'm not sure about the validation for locals. That $19 was for the people who were staying there. And I think, is it, Wes, I'm not sure. I can't remember in the package if they extended it for everybody.
We're still working on that.
Okay.
Is it 19 for the whole time that we're there? You checked in the hotel, or is it 19 a day?
19 a day.
Okay.
Jimmy, what airport is the closest one to there?
You said airport? You said
Airport.
airport?
Yes.
Yeah.
The closest airport is Washington National, because Washington National is right downtown.
And you,
Remember, Bethesda is just a suburb of Washington, D.C., right off
okay,
of
so
Wisconsin Avenue.
all right, so they would be able to get transportation from the airport to the hotel. How
Yes.
How far would you say it's from the airport?
From Washington National, I refuse to call it Reagan. It's Washington National. It's oh geez.
It's in
Hell,
Alexandria.
the subway runs from Washington
The,
National out to Bethesda.
it runs to
And
the hotel area?
it runs close to the hotel, and then like the hotel could pick up a person.
We probably should talk on that because you talk about that because during the summer Metro does a lot of track work. So
Well,
we should probably confirm that and let people know.
but
What-
normal times, to answer your question, normally the subway, a person could get on the subway at Washington National and change downtown and to a second train that will take you, the red line will take you out to Bethesda.
Right.
Can you take, well, how much would an Uber be? Like something like that? You
It's
think
gonna be a
it'd
lot.
It'd be a lot?
Yeah, coming from Alexandria, Virginia, all the way to Bethesda, it's gonna be a lot.
Not Alexander, Arlington.
Arlington, right? It's gonna be a lot.
And what's a lot about?
I would say easily
$100?
No,
probably. Yeah, I would think it'd probably be $100.
no, I doubt that. There ain't no way in hell.
Especially, and you think about the time of day too, possibly. Yeah, it could be up there.
I don't think it'd be $100.
Because I looked to get to BWI and it was like $78.
Well, from your house, that's like 40 miles. I guess so.
No, it's not 40 miles.
Anyway, Ron, we can't answer that question. I can tell you
Oh,
that right
okay. And,
The other,
from the
the
hotel,
other I'm sorry, go
from
ahead.
the hotel, yeah, from the hotel to the park, that's right. The park is adjacent to the hotel, so we'd be able to get to the,
No, it's Brenda, how many? 1.9
It's
miles.
yeah, it's very close. It's less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's less than 10 minutes from the park. And I believe that you can get shuttle service to the area, but we will confirm that.
I
Oh.
don't. Well, I tell you what. For those who stay at the hotel, we'll make sure you get to the park.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
and back.
And that.
That part too.
Yes,
Okay.
and yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, that's yes.
Okay, I got you.
We let me just say, in normal times, what we're talking about now, that would have been ironed out in the previous December. But we are not dealing in normal times. We could not make a decision on what we were going to do until we figured out where we might be in August of this year. I'm talking about pandemic wise. So this is why things are running a little bit beyond what we normally would do. But we're basically planning for a one-day affair. But as I said earlier, we felt strongly that we should also have something the day before when family members arrive to meet and greet family members. We tried to find a place outside, but it just was not doable. Amazingly, hotels, they don't seem to be interested in. I don't know what it is. They don't return your phone calls. You send in an RFP on the internet. They don't respond, and it's been awful. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, this is where we are. The Marriott. This will be the fourth time we've had events at the Marriott. So um, I'm very comfortable there, and it has a nice lobby, and we can sit around in the lobby and whatever. Anyway, it's a nice place.
Yes,
So
and Ron, if you could send those questions as far as transportation costs, we'll try to get that information out for you and anyone else who may have interest. As far as I know you said something about Uber, and the subway and etc. If you could just, put it in a little text message, nothing formal, we'll research it and at least we can get an estimate so people would know.
Okay, yeah, because we're not certain about things yet, but probably wouldn't want to take the subway or the train rather, from the airport. Would be tired. We just want to get to the hotel. So
yeah, that's a good point. Ms. West. I didn't know what to call her. I didn't know what to call her. After 50 years, what do you call her? 40 years or whatever it's been. Yeah, we got a hotel room rate, $119, which I think in this day and age is excellent.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good for a hotel of that. I don't even think you can get a $119 room at the place where they leave the light on. I don't think so. But to each his own. If you want to stay at the light where they leave the light on, go right ahead. But anyway, I think you'll be happy at the Marriott. And so we worked hard to get that. It hasn't been easy. It's getting, I want things to get done now so I can send that information to you. I did send that information out in a registration letter a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. And I'm going to send an updated letter out probably next week. And the only difference is going to be is adding the online link for the hotel. That's the only difference. But I think that's going to be about it as far as the hotel. Mrs. West is responsible for picking the menu for Friday night, and I'm sure she'll do a good job with that. I'm not involved with the food, and on Saturday we have a top chef
There you go.
CHEF chef, Black, that's going to cater the food for us, and he did the same thing for us at that same place in 2013. So, and again, he's a fat guy, so his food is good. Just keep that in mind. So, as I said before, if you deal with a skinny chef, you don't want to eat his food. So I think that's about it for now. And committee members, it's 2 on the call here. Obviously, my wife. The other one is my daughter. Well, you can see my daughter. Anyway, I'll leave it at that.
People in vacation.
How long is the vacation gonna last?
I need a couple more days.
Need a vacation after the vacation, right?
Right.
Earl's got children. He's got grown children, and I know he don't have to put up this kind of crap with his children. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell.
You're just jealous she didn't invite you on the cruise.
By the way, speaking of his daughter who lives here in Churchill, she is an avid fisher person.
Oh
lady.
my God. Yes, she is.
Oh, really?
Oh boy.
Wow.
She might be fishing now.
Get out of here.
She came down here last weekend, and took you know, my grandchildren fishing. You know, wherever she get a chance to go fishing, she's gone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
Gone.
beautiful.
it clearly she loves catfish.
She
I look
love
at
any,
those cat
she
any
love
kind of
she love
fish.
anything that she can catch.
Anything she can catch.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
man.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I'm
Now
hoping one of these.
I have another daughter that lives in New York. She just moved to New York recently.
Really?
So yes. Um, that's my youngest
Uh,
daughter.
What you doing up there?
She's working at Kips High School. She's
That's
working at
nice.
high school as a administrator, I believe that's what she does.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
In Manhattan or where?
Oh,
Oh, you're not
Brooklyn,
sure.
I believe it is. I
Oh,
believe it's
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Oh, boy, what a
Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah. So she loves it.
wow.
She you know, it's a challenge for her, but
Good
she
for
always
her.
wants to either move to New York or Philadelphia. So she picked New York. So yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
very good. Yeah, I'm hoping one of these days I'm gonna try to hook up with her, and maybe we can go fishing.
Yeah.
Because I don't get an opportunity, but I think that would be an enjoyable trip to do some fishing with her. Because
Oh
I
yeah.
see those catfish and all kinds of fish, and she show them on Facebook, and I'm saying, my Lord, she's an avid fisherman,
Yes.
a fisher person, I
Yes.
should say.
Uh,
Very
Yes.
good, good.
You should take the
Okay,
when you go fishing.
say what?
So you should take the kids with you when you go fishing.
Michaela go too. She always looking at the fishing rods like she know what she looking for.
Wow. I, I will keep that in mind. I don't think them two at our house will be interested. If it's not a computer or a game, they're not interested. But anyway, it's worth
Look at
doing.
her head
But
popped up. Look.
You
but
never
but
know. Nowhere.
but I saw how much fun they had here Easter and running around in the yard here, the Easter egg
Mhm.
hunt. Something as
Mhm.
simple as Easter egg hunt. It was a big thing to us, but today that's they don't know nothing about Easter egg hunts.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
all right, moving along. So I think that was the top of that time. What that I got off on was genealogists. Continue to work on genealogy. I work on again. I continue to work on it every day. And the fact that Ron's nephew mentioned, he said, there's a lot of pictures in talking about our file because he has access to it because I made it public. He said, it's a lot of pictures there. Who put them pictures in there? I said, I did. I said, I have in the last few years, I've uploaded over 3,000 family pictures
Mm.
and documents, over 3,000, because I do it almost every day. I have tools that I use, and I see something, a picture. If I see a nice picture of Corliss, for example, that I think is a nice picture, I will add it to her profile. And see, that's how I go. And the graduates today, I will add it to their profile. So he likes the fact that he's seeing family members that he didn't know exist, and he now can see the likeness of family members right on down the line.
Mm.
So I just wanted to make you aware that we continue to do that. And that ancestry.com subscription costs us, I think, I forgot what it costs. It's either $99 a year or $99 every 6 years, 6 months. But somebody asked that question. I think Melanie or somebody asked me that question a few weeks ago, and I got to find out. Whatever it is well worth it, is what I'm trying to say. Um, the birthday card fund, the Ted Herman Meekin birthday card. As you know, this is an idea that Melanie and I support. Uh,
thank you. I got mine. I was really surprised. I really enjoyed
well, thank you, thank you.
it.
That means a lot to us,
Oh yeah.
to Melanie and myself
Yes.
specifically.
Thank
It wasn't no money in it, but it was still really nice.
Oh man, we skipped that envelope, huh?
Uh, and for those who don't know what I'm talking about, starting April 1st, we initiated a Ted Herman Meekins birthday card uh, project in which if we know your birth date and your mailing address, we will try our best to send you a card. Now, you might wonder, why would I need your birth date? First of all, I need it for genealogy purposes. Plus, if you are a kid, we're going to try to send you a card that's more appropriate for kids versus an adult birthday card. So, and clearly we don't have most of the kids' names and addresses, but I think that would be key because they would get to know their family reunion, family reunion or family organization. They'll know who the Coles Lemon Meekins organization is, what's in the what's. By the way, getting back to the hotel, if you make a reservation, be sure to say that you're with the CLMWWW National Committee. Now, that's all that information is in the registration letter. If you're wondering why we didn't call it the Meekins organization, it's because we had to go by uh, our official name because we are a nonprofit organization and it must match our documentation from the federal government and for the state of Maryland so that we don't have to pay sales tax. I forgot. I just want to make sure I mention that. But the birthday card fund, I got a not fund project. I got a nice message on Facebook. On our Facebook page a week ago from uh, one of our cousins, Meekins Chin twins up in Delaware. I guess she lives there. Darlene's twin sister, Dion. I sent us a nice message. She received the card. I received a few other messages concerning the cards we have sent them. And it's just a little something to say hello and that we're thinking about you. So we started April 1st, so April, May, June. Well, Mel and I are seeing to it that cards are being sent out at the appropriate time. So far, I've only had one return a bad address. It also dawned on me a few days ago that some family members do not celebrate birthdays, uh, perhaps for religious reasons. I'm guessing. I don't know enough to be positive about that. But I'm putting out that if someone prefers not to receive a card, just let me know, and we'll make sure we don't send them a card. I remember many years ago, I sent a Christmas card to a friend, coworker in Norfolk, and he kindly uh, let me know that he was Jehovah's Witness, I believe, and he did not celebrate holidays or Christmas. So I try to be cognizant of certain things like that. But if someone who does not, I don't know this, but I'm just throwing it out there in case somebody doesn't want to receive a birthday card, they need to let me know. But we're often running with the birthday cards. The cards will change. They are custom made and they will be sent out uh, accordingly. As a matter of fact, a couple of days ago, I printed all the cards for the month of July. And I'm trying to think of where we have, I think Corley's Uncle Bubba's birthday is coming up soon. And I think I put a card in the mail for him. And if we don't have your mailing address, please send it to us so that and your family, immediate family members. If I don't have their birth dates and stuff like that, then obviously we can't send them a card. Okay. Uh, I promise that.
Before you move on, do you know that the cost of stamps is going up next month?
So I didn't know
You may
that.
want to get some forever stamps before
Okay.
then.
Okay, I will do that. Okay. If any of you all would like to host this event, the Cousins Call, just let us know. We need people to host these events, and you can basically do whatever you want to do. Tonight, we are not recognizing any particular person, and that's why we're talking more like talking about a lot of different general things like genealogy and family reunion, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So perhaps that's why the attendance is down some tonight, along with the fact that the weather's not is weather's beautiful. But we got some update. We got some posts coming up. July. Um, I forgot who it is. I don't have it on my list here.
Was it
It's probably the trail. It's the trail.
the
It's
trail and
hosting
then
next month for the month of none in August. Of course, we'll be in Bethesda. September will be Ronald. In October, we Greg. Greg had another function tonight. He'll send his apologies. He had a working function tonight. November is Leslie. She's penciling for November. So December and beyond is available. And I really do wish you all would step up. That's not the right word. Would volunteer to bring whatever you wish to this event. And whatever you want to do is fine. And I'll if you host, and I promise not to talk too much.
What's the date in November? The second Friday?
Yes.
That's a
Here we go.
holiday.
Here we go.
That's a
It's a
holiday.
holiday. It's a
Yeah.
holiday.
Yes, that's a
It's
holiday.
not Christmas. It's not Christmas.
No,
So
but for
what's
us government employees, that's a holiday. So,
I don't care. You hosting you
so can
hosting
I
in
take
November.
December instead? December 9th?
All right, I'm gonna switch you down to December.
Thank you.
And I've already picked out a person for her to honor us to honor that month. She's one of our Meekins Chins from New Jersey.
we
All
don't
Wait a
right,
have
I'll
minute. Is
put
that
anyone
on.
for
working?
next month.
See, I don't have anyone for next month.
Mm-hmm.
The trail is going, you mean hosting, you mean?
For July, she's doing July. That's right.
Yeah.
I'll,
You want to
I'll take
volunteer?
November. Not, I'll take November.
Okay, I'll put you down.
If she
Thanks.
can't do it for July, then I can.
Okay. She can do it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What's the date in July? July 8th. Okay.
Oh, I got it right here in front of me. Yeah, 8th, July 8th.
Mm,
Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything
mm,
on my agenda here? Herb, are you able to, he's still connecting. Okay,
mm.
we've been at it for an hour and 18 minutes. The floor is open to talk about anything you wish. I'm going to ask Cordis, how's her beautiful and wonderful, kind mother doing?
She is great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, she's great.
I
She's
can,
staying busy, active, and I love it. Yeah.
I see a lot of you, a lot of her in you. I see that.
Mm.
And to me, that's a plus. I mean, that's a plus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Melanie, what's happening down in Charlotte?
I don't know.
I guess I got that answer.
Not too much, right? Not too much. Oh, I do have a question. So for the reunion, do you need me to bring something as far as like help with activities? Like something?
Leslie?
I would say yes. Can we discuss offline?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna drop my car off in the morning across the street and walk back home and keep it as long as they need it. So I'm gonna be home tomorrow.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. And then I had another question. Can I have products at the reunion?
Committee members?
Is there any
I mean,
language in the contract with the park about selling things?
well,
Go ahead.
don't quote me, but I thought I saw something that they don't want to see money being transacted. Um, I'll confirm that. But
Okay.
if it's, I, I'll just check that.
Okay.
It's
And
probably that information.
maybe it's a way that we can do it without, you know, having money open out in the open.
Yeah.
But I thought it was something that said it would be prohibited.
Yeah, look at the
I look at the
contract.
contract
Yeah.
again.
By the way, somebody, I'll go ahead, Melanie. Go ahead.
I say that makes sense because they're not making any profit off of it.
Well,
By the way, go ahead.
okay, because no, from what I'm thinking, we won't need money for that. I'm thinking about one of the vendors that will be there, but we can use tickets to utilize that. Because we have to pay for everything up front anyway. So we could use tickets so monies will not be transacted. But I'm hoping that we can have vendors. But as soon as, I look at the contract again, let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know if I brought it with me or not.
No rush. We got until August. And then I was thinking about I
It
was
will
looking at
be
flights for Michaela and I also. So
right.
it depends on how I'm traveling too. So
Let me just mention, this is FYI, the cost for the park, our Saturday function is age 16 and above, I believe. I think it's 16. It's only $30 and $15 for age 5 through 15. I think that's the breakdown. We tried our best to keep it as low as possible. And I think that's in this day and age, and we got the contract with the chef before prices went sky high 2 or 3 months ago. If you're going to buy cooking oil lately and you've seen the price of cooking oil, you know why I'm saying this, or eggs, or practically anything. So we got it a price locked down 2 or 3 months ago with the chef. So we're lucky in that respect. So I'm real happy with the $30, and I'm happy with the 15. We tried to think about family members who come, families who come with kids, to keep the cost as low as possible. And remember, we asked you to send us seed money every year. So that money has helped to keep our costs down. And also that's why there's no fee for Friday night for Friday night. So it's just $30 for the whole weekend. Basically, that's what it boils down to for both nights. But it's because of what you all have done in supporting our committee financially is how we've been able to keep the costs down. Going forward in the future, I don't see how the hell we're gonna be able to do 4-day affairs or stuff like that anymore, because we were looking at one of the places at the Marriott that we're going to be at, and off a private dining room off of the restaurant, and the orders were what, $81 a person? Is that what it was?
82.
Oh,
$82 per person.
that's inflation.
we hosted a retirement party last night at work, and the total catering bill was a little over $3,000 for 50 people. You have to give them a head count of how much food you want. we said 50 people. It was over $3,000.
Oh,
And it was like, y'all better eat all this food.
that's right.
Lick your
Wow.
finger. And that was just the food.
I just don't know what we're gonna do in the future. I just don't know.
Mm.
Okay. What other
Everybody
topic you
bring
like
a
to
pot.
talk about?
Everybody bring a pot. bring it.
All
Bring
right.
something to eat.
Bring a
Potluck.
sandwich.
Right.
Everybody bring a sandwich.
Oh, you there? No.
We'll keep contributing.
Uh, while we're talking about the reunion, Brenda, just mention some of the things that we're considering activities.
Okay. The video game truck, moon bounce, um, different game activities, possibility of a dance group that's still being negotiated. Um, one of the icy type trucks, if any, something similar to snowballs or readers or something along those lines. Um, Gosh, you would have to put me on the spot.
Well, that was it. No, that was it.
Pretty
That
good.
was it. In the meantime, I asked Herb, can you hear us now?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Well,
All right.
fantastic. It's great to see you.
Oh, I
Good
know that
googa mooga.
one of the biggie things will be a photo booth. The ones that they have now that will go directly to your cell phone or your email address. It can be text to you, etc. Um, when we attended a function at Paul Whitson's home a couple of weeks ago. They had the photo booth that you could get on and you can dance on it, and it
And it went
just
around. Yeah.
and it goes around. I thought that was pretty cool, but I have to see what's the difference in costs for that. The petting zoo is still up in the air. Face painting for adults and children. So we're trying to have something, that's going to be for everybody since it's one day. So we're going to try to pack it that we can in a 6-hour period. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Sounds like it.
It
Y'all
will
did a
be.
good job. Great job.
And by the way, this park we will have all to ourselves. There won't be anybody else.
Right.
Nobody else will be able to come there into this park. It's a fenced off area that we will be the only ones there. And we will have pandemic type of masks, with paraphernalia, masks, hand sanitizer, all that good stuff. We will make sure because we got, I call them on our committee, I call them we got 3 women on there, I call them the Mafia 3. They're going to make sure that we have all that stuff. The Mafia 3. One of them is on this call. And I don't sleep with her. I don't sleep with her. So I tell you
Oh my
what it is.
goodness, that was terrible.
Oh.
So but Corliss gonna help me with that. I know that. She gonna keep me out of hot water. But but anyway, Earl Douglas, what's
Yes,
going on
sir.
down there in your world?
AAU basketball.
Good for you.
My grandson's keeping me moving. AAU basketball just about every other week. Practice baseball, practice basketball.
Good.
Dealing with this hot weather. and that's it.
Good.
That's
Good.
it.
Good.
Just
Good.
keeping me young again.
Good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Herbert, I did verify, and I was telling him earlier that our cousin Claudette did pass away today, down in New Kent, and Tank's wife, yes, Tank's wife. I talked to little Miso tonight, and obviously they're very, very upset. And she had been in the hospital for 28 days, heart trouble and pneumonia. And as of around 6 o'clock, their sister Gloria had not been told that her sister-in-law had passed. So I wanted to update you on that because I know you know a lot of people in New Kent. And so that's where that is. And Montrese, their son has been there for about 3 weeks because he lives in I think Arlington. So he's been working from home, so it's easy for him to be down there with his mom during their final days. So I'm going to try to get down to New Kent tomorrow to spend some time with them. I've got to go to this other funeral at 11 o'clock. And I should say other funeral. A funeral at 11 o'clock. So tomorrow afternoon, perhaps I can get down to New Kent. And I hope they'll have some corn liquor down there too, because I'm going to need it.
Okay.
If not, I got a little bit in a jar in my truck. So
Well, I hope that you're not planning on spending the night there.
the night there. Are you going with me? Is what you're saying?
I don't think so at this time.
I didn't think so either. That's why I said what I said. But
And
anyway,
that's why I said what I said.
Herb, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Good. Any thoughts you want to add to the conversation before we get ready to get out of here?
Well, I'm looking forward for the reunion.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking forward to that because it's been a while since we've gotten together.
Right, that's
And,
right.
We'll see how much weight everybody has lost.
That's a good way of putting it.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, where's the bass player at tonight?
That's a good question. I was saying earlier, I'm going to assume that the weather is nice and people got other things to do. So I'm just going to assume that's the reason. Gregory had a job to do tonight. You know, he's a photographer. So he had a gig he had to do tonight. He apologized for not being here. But other than that, I haven't heard from anybody else.
I think the Ropers are out of town.
Oh, that's right. They're on the road. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
The trail said she was traveling, or she was away for the week. When I talked to her, the trail.
Okay.
She was away for the week. I don't know. I get a daily message from Preston. I didn't even think to ask him about he may have just forgot. I know they have their meeting and their family, their brother's breakfast in the morning.
Okay, yeah, he just forgot. That's what he told you. Remember, he told us that he's got a Volkswagen Beetle. He went from a great big old Lincoln Town car to a Volkswagen Beetle. So you can imagine. Yeah, Earl, you know how big Preston Senior is. Yeah, you imagine him squished up in a Volkswagen Beetle. But we saw him two Fridays ago. Yeah, he's in there.
Can he get out of it when he get in it?
It's not a small one though. It's not.
He drove down from Jersey to Bowie, Maryland, to Paul Woodson's house, and so he probably can't. There's enough room in there to get his lady friend in there.
Maybe that's why he got it.
That's why he got that
convertible.
Okay, folks, is there anything else before? If not, we're going to get ready to get out of here.
All right. Well, it's nice seeing everyone and hope to see you soon.
Likewise.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Good seeing everybody. Y'all stay safe.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us.
All right. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Mel,
Mel,
can you hang on for a second?
Huh?
Yeah, Mel.
Yeah.
Did you know Tiffany got engaged?
No.
Yeah, on Monday.
Wow.
Yeah. So I haven't heard of
me, but she hasn't said nothing about that.
You talked to her this week?
She texted me. I can look. I got my phone right here in my hand. No, it may have last week. It may was last week. Yeah.
So they talk about another one of our grandchildren. engaged.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
oh.
So I guess the wedding will be sometime next year. They're looking for an apartment right now, I heard.
Next
fancy.
year. Wow.
Fancy. Okay,
Yeah.
Mm.
cool. Well, maybe I will have to give her a call.
Yeah, and see what she says.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
She's
That's
engaged.
good. Congratulations. Better
Yep.
her than me.
Well, you next.
No, I'm not.
My
You
mother
talking
wanted
to
all her.
Connie? You
My
talking to
mother
Connie,
wanted.
right?
My mother wanted all of her grandchildren to get married.
Oh,
Well, she should have found us husbands then.
I agree, Connie. There you go. There you go.
You know, that's
I
cold.
agree,
You're not
Connie.
talking about my mama like that.
No, I love my grandmother. I think about her quite a bit, but
Very
she should
dearly.
have found me a husband.
Hey, she should have told me when I bought that one that belonged to this child right here. She should have said, put him back. Put him back.
Mm-mm.
She should have
Oh
warned
my
me.
God.
She should have said, put him back. Put him back.
That's not right. Your daughter can hear you. That's not nice.
Right. She curled up in the chair. She right there.
You
Her
shouldn't
daddy
say
no
things
good.
like that.
She done grew.
That's going
She
to have a
really has
negative
grown.
effect on her.
Yeah, she a big girl now. Her.
I see. I
She almost
see.
taller than me now. She thinks she thinks she grown, but I still bust her up if she need it. She ain't but
So
9. She's about right here to me now. 9 years old.
do me a
Yeah.
favor when
Yes,
you
sir.
come up for the reunion. Try to
Mhm.
bring some extra gas with you because they said it was $1 cheaper down there.
I paid $4.59 Monday.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cheap.
It sure
that's
is.
cheap.
That's cheap.
That's why I said I was looking at flights because I don't know if it's gonna be worth me driving all the way up there.
It's going to
Driving.
cost you more.
Or catch the train.
Yes, it will.
Catch
Yes, it will.
The
Yeah,
train
okay.
takes longer. I wouldn't. If the train leaves here, it's only one train leaving out here during the weekdays, and it leaves here at 7 o'clock in the morning. I get to Richmond by 2. So imagine coming all the way up there. I might not get there till like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Depends
was
on what
like,
day you're coming.
I'm off. I took off Friday, so I can leave Thursday. It depends on how work goes between now and then, because I had to I didn't get rid of nobody. He got rid of himself. I had to write up an employee, and so he quit.
Mhm.
Now I'm in the midst of looking for a new employee. So hopefully I can get somebody in there and trained in the next 2 months. But
Well, it depends on how many drivers you have coming up.
just me and my child.
Drivers.
I was just suggesting if you had another driver, that would help.
Well, my cousin right there, cousin, you going? I can drive to Fayetteville and hit your ride.
I know that's right. I'm trying to bring my whole crew with me. So
That'd be
Look.
wonderful. That'd be wonderful.
He lives in Fayetteville.
yes,
Fayetteville, yeah.
Oh, I have a cousin who lives in Fayetteville.
okay.
Close relative.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Mhm.
I found some tickets on Southwest 109 one way. So it was like 4 something with $4.89 with taxes. Flight.
For the
That's not bad.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't. And I almost went ahead and bought them, but then I'm like, I gotta wait till work levels out a little bit more so I can decide on which day. Because if I can get out of here Thursday, I'll leave Thursday. So I'll wait till the next couple. within the
Way
next
too
couple
long.
weeks. I know, because that was a good price one way.
Mhm.
One was 109 and one was 108. Like, so going was 109, coming back was 108. I was like, that's good
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
for both of us to get up
I
out of
paid more
here.
than that to go to Austin last Sunday. So,
Oh gosh.
so yeah, that's good for 2 people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see. And then I'm still trying to get the truck and everything situated. I gotta call T tomorrow sometimes, see if she can help me with the insight on this truck. So I'm over it at this point.
What kind of work you do, Melanie?
I'm an office service manager for a law firm.
Oh, okay.
So,
Earl Douglas, I'm retired. I'm unemployed.
Me too.
Go ahead.
Grandkids keep me employed though, running them around. So,
right.
I know what you mean.
Well, y'all gonna have an empty house next week this time.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
That is, I believe that when I see it.
Look, maybe.
They already, what they're talking about, our two youngest grandchildren and my daughter-in-law are moving. She's buying a house effective Wednesday, and they're moving out. So that's what she's talking about. The two grandchildren and their mother will be moving out. Earl might not know, but our oldest son, that he's deceased, that was his wife and children, two youngest children. And so they've been with us since he left us 8 years ago.
okay.
So they've only known but one home, one house, physical house. Their ages 8 and how old are they? 8 and 10?
8 and 10.
8 and 10.
Yeah,
So this is the only house they've ever known.
Well, she'll be 11 in July, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So they are looking sad because they don't want to leave.
Right.
Thank
Right.
Oh, really?
Can
Oh,
imagine
don't want to leave.
Yeah. I can believe it.
going to an
Don't leave.
unknown. So you know.
That's
I can believe it.
Yeah.
because first of all, the woman's talking about getting the cheapest internet service she can find. I said that ain't gonna work.
Right.
That's not gonna work. First of all, she working from home most of the time, and those kids, especially an 8-year-old, he's on there producing videos and all that crap online. You gotta have good internet service.
Right.
I see. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know enough about internet service, but I know you can't have no crap that you paying $59 a month for. That is not gonna work. So they're not happy.
Yeah. Can imagine.
And Brenda, where do we get television from? She gonna buy them televisions?
You got enough to give them some and have some left over.
I'll be damned. They ain't taking on my damn television.
I got one upstairs they can have that I'm not using.
Okay.
You can take it with you when you come cut the grass next week.
Okay. Okay.
Ain't that sweet?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's
folks.
why
I
they
guess
don't
we
wanna
can. I guess we can sign
That's all the
off.
family.
All right.
I guess we can get
Well-
out of here. I won't hold you up any longer.
It's been a pleasure seeing y'all again.
Same here.
here. Same
To
here.
you.
Same here.
Okay,
We'll see
y'all
each
be
other
good.
again.
All right.
And
Then.
we see you next month.
Yes,
All
sir.
righty.
All right.
Okay,
Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye.